what's going on, guys? Hope you had a good day. We finally got some good volatility in the markets today, some good movement, at least until at least through early afternoon, and then price got kind of got slow, and then obviously we had the bigger dump here in the last hour. Big thing to take away from today. You guys remember yesterday I pointed out this order block that we created because this candle closed below the body right here. So this then became a order block, and then you see today we trade up into it, reject it. We actually traded up into it twice here. You can see this line would be the beginning of the order block. We traded up into it here, with these candles, rejected, traded up into it one more time, and then you see kind of what it did to price. Remember I said it is a these order blocks are changes in the state of delivery for price, showing price was wanting to go lower, and that's exactly what we are getting here. We are not this daily order block right here so far is just not being respected. You see we're just slicing right on through it. Another thing to note on NQ, I showed you this earlier. Uh, Remember we have these daily equal lows sitting down here, where last time we got down to like 590, and we had these lows sitting here, right here, and we never swept them. So I think that's where price is drawing to right now, because you see you got your buy curve, and then down here sweeping these would complete our sell curve. So I said I was watching this 4 hour right here, and if we close below it, which it sure looks like we're going to, unless some wild reason we retrace 75 points here and close back into it within the next 45 minutes, we should close below this. One final thing though that could keep price up, but I don't think this hourly FEG is going to really matter. Price looks like it's going straight for that 585-ish level, but once we get below this, it's all but certain we should go see 650. We'll call it 660. Uh, Maybe there's a reversal here. I highly doubt it, just because we're so close to these daily equal lows. You see them right here as well. So now it's just becoming a little more obvious that we should at least go to there. And tomorrow will be interesting. Tomorrow we don't have to dump. Obviously, we don't have much of an expansion week here, but I still think we could get maybe some kind of a TGIF setup. For you guys that don't remember, TGIF is like where we have like a expansion week one way or the other, and then we retrace like 20% from 20 to 30% from the bottom of it. So I do think it's possible that we could close, get a retracement back up 14,940, 990 tomorrow. Not saying that's going to happen because it's not really an expansion week. We're kind of just chilling here. We're kind of in that same range. Obviously a red candle, but not like expanding down like this candle and whatnot. So just something I'm looking for, but obviously very bearish with closing underneath this 4 hour and this hourly. So, and then one more thing to note: if we don't go get these lows tomorrow and we close back below this candle, this is going to be another. This will be a weekly order block, and then it's all but certain we are headed for these equal lows. So, and then we'll see what kind of price reaction we get from here. Obviously, if we keep on displacing lower, we still have this weekly imbalance that needs filled. Obviously, we'll have some kind of retracement first. Like we may go like tomorrow we could go boom, take it, go back, and then go down to this to down here. This is all like longer term stuff. This isn't stuff that's going to happen tomorrow, or this could be like 2 weeks or something. But we do have this untapped FEG down here that I am noting. Not saying we're going there, but just something to remember. Kind of like these, just got to remember they are there. Especially when our higher time frame starts to get bearish, we know where to look for possible reversal points and where we should be cutting our short positions at. So yeah, weekly imbalance. This FEG. Obviously, we already touched into this weekly FEG, so just have to watch from there. So yeah, I think 660 is on the way, and then from there would be 586 would take these lows. If for some reason we don't, and we could come back up and we do get higher, I'd be watching this hourly right here. If we get back above this hourly, I'm gonna be looking for obviously like this high at a 140, and then do keep in mind we do have the equal highs. Where were they? They're at 225, I believe, 223.50, and then 237 was the opening gap. But those might be put on hold, but they do make good long targets for the future here. So, and then one more thing to keep note: the one position we took today to try to get the equal highs was right here. You see, we got these hourly equal highs sitting right here. So these will be good to know. These are all going to be good targets once price turns around. Be spots where we can then look to long to and whatnot. But yeah, I mean it's pretty much it. That was like so we'll go over a couple trades that we did take today. Took three or four alerts today, but this was the first one. It didn't quite play out. Or I guess this wasn't the first one. This was the very last one. But we had this 5 minute BPR. We had this this bullish one, this bearish one, closed back above it. We took a long position right in here. You can just tell by the momentum that we were going to. It was around 75. We got we trimmed all the way up to the very top here around like a 120, and you see we left equal highs up here, and then we have these hourly equal highs up here. So some point we will draw back to them, but yeah, and then you see we got stopped at a break even here. So that was that trade. The other one was from the top this morning. Let's see if we can find it. Uh, that was yesterday. This was today. I believe it was. We had so. Oh yeah. So it was the Apollo candle. So that makes sense here. All right. So I said we had this 2 minute FEG here, and if we closed below it, I was looking to short down to data lows. Not really data lows, but this was like when 12 o'clock hit, we quick wick down and a quick wick up, just like what happens with data. And you notice the high from that time got swept, and the low from that time got swept. And then we kind of went back up, and then we didn't, and then obviously the day went on. But I said if we close below this, I'm looking for a short down to 15,005. Close below, got our retest right here, and then we went right to that low. So that was that trade. I don't remember the other two, and I don't want to waste any more of your time. So looking at that, obviously you guys know the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly here. ES, we will take a quick look at ES here because this is kind of important. ES just swept this big low here, and it's still respecting this 4 hour uh, order block. But does it have to? It doesn't have to, but as of right now, it's still respecting it. So we need to see more displacement down from this level to be sure that we are going back down to this level. This would kind of put us down where NQ would be at that 15,580 equal lows. So that's also just would be the next target for ES 4240 would be where I'm looking. And overnight, this would be the hour. This would be the hourly to pay attention to if we do trade back up into it, which we very well could, just because you know you draw your fib here to the top, and you don't get the full 50% retracement, but you get some kind of a retracement to then maybe go back lower. Because I doubt we're just gonna go straight on down. Like we're gonna do one of these type things, and then that's kind of ugly. But you get the point. So that's what I'm looking at on ES. Just keep an eye on this hourly. It should confirm that we continue lower. Maybe not, unless we get some kind of TGI setup tomorrow. I will look at that real quick. See, if you look on here, it's not really an expansion week candle down, so we do not have to get much of a TGIF setup going into tomorrow. So with that, I don't think I have anything else that I wanted to cover.